A truck that can tow 10,000 pounds isn't shocking anymore. But when a mid-size pickup starts throwing around those numbers, you kind of push back from the desk. Ford is stretching the boundary lines with this one. The Ranger Super Duty has already built a reputation in Australia for yanking big trailers and heavy gear. Now it's packing its bags for the United States, parked next to the Toyota Tacoma and Chevy Colorado, and basically say, this is what a real work-ready mid-size truck looks like. The badge might say Ranger, but the attitude is pure heavy-duty. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Towing 10,000 pounds. 10 grand from something that still wears a Ranger badge is a statement. That number isn't just about bragging rights at the dealership. It changes what you can realistically hook up to a mid-size truck. We're talking car haulers, big fishing boats, dual-axle utility trailers loaded with landscaping gear, even a lighter fifth wheel through the proper setup. In the past, you'd automatically jump to a half-ton for that kind of work. Now the 2027 Ranger Super Duty steps in and says, nope, I've got it. The secret sauce isn't just a strong engine. It's the whole system being built for pulling. Heavier duty frame sections, upgraded cooling, stouter rear axle, serious tow-rated suspension, factory wiring that doesn't turn into a science project when you plug in a trailer. Add an integrated trailer brake controller and a properly rated hitch, and you're not fighting the truck. It feels planted, not sketchy. Real-world tip from the Truck Nerd Corner. Don't just stare at the big 10,000 number. Look at the tongue weight and gross combined ratings on the door sticker. Keep around 10 to 15% of the trailer's weight on the hitch for stability, and make sure your trailer has brakes once you're into heavier loads. Weight distribution hitches can make a night and day difference in keeping the truck level and steering crisp. The 2027 Ranger Super Duty is built to tow, but physics still matter. The best part is how it does the work. Big torque down low means you're not wringing its neck on grades. Modern tow haul programming helps keep transmission temps happy and reduces hunting between gears. Add features like trailer sway control and helpful camera views for lining up to the hitch, and the whole process feels less stressful, especially for drivers who don't tow every weekend. Power source. Let's be real, such kind of towing ability wouldn't be possible without a strong drivetrain under the bonnet. Pop the hood, and you're looking at a 3-liter turbo diesel that feels purpose-built for work. Output lands in the neighborhood of 250 horsepower. But the real headline is the torque. About 480 pound-feet delivered low in the rev range. That's the kind of twist that gets heavy trailers moving without drama and keeps you rolling up long grades without needing a white-knuckle downshift vest. This V6 engine is tuned for grunt first, speed second. You can feel it in city traffic with a loaded bed, and you really feel it backing a loaded trailer up a ramp. The turbo spools quickly, giving that shove right off idle, so you're not waiting for power. Ford pairs the diesel with a 10-speed automatic gearbox, and the two seem to speak the same language. Shorter final drive ratios, beefier cooling, and reinforced driveline components round out the package, so the truck doesn't just hit the numbers on paper, but feels built to repeat the job day after day. US debut, and the obstacles ahead. The Ranger Super Duty making the jump to the United States isn't just a matter of putting it on a boat and unloading it at a port. Import tariffs hit hard, and that changes the math real fast. To price it anywhere near competitive, Ford pretty much has to build the 2027 Ranger Super Duty on American soil. The upside is big. Local production means better parts availability, easier dealer support. The challenge is also big. New tooling, supplier networks, and making space in already busy plants. Then there's the big question: diesel and emissions. The Ranger Super Duty leans on a strong turbo diesel, and current regulations in the US still give work-focused oil burners some breathing room. Right now, things look friendly enough for a truck like this to slot in without being strangled by red tape. But regulations move. Sometimes slowly, sometimes like someone slammed the throttle. Future rules could tighten on emissions, or put more pressure on diesel technology in general. And for anyone comparing gas versus oil burners, here's the practical angle. Gas engines can feel quicker off the line unladen, yet this diesel wins once weight enters the picture. Fewer trips to the throttle, less noise under strain, more composure with a big load. If your life includes trailers, long highway stretches, or job site gear, the Ranger Super Duty's turbo diesel setup simply makes sense. Ranger Super Duty US debut. Blue Oval isn't rushing this thing. The 2027 Ranger Super Duty is expected to arrive toward the end of this year, which gives the manufacturer time to sort out US production, dealer training, and the lineup around it. It also conveniently lines it up with new model year marketing buzz, so expect teasers first, then a full reveal, then trucks trickling onto lots late in the year. Now for the part everyone's waiting for, the price. With the heavy-duty hardware and towing-focused upgrades, early estimates put the starting figure around $45,000. And the honest take, it wouldn't be surprising to see base versions start closer to $50,000. Add popular options, off-road packages, or higher trims, and you're easily in territory usually owned by well-equipped half-tonners. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.